Hi, I'm Adam, a game designer with over 15 years of professional experience, and you're watching Game Design Direct. As a quick follow-up to my video about game balance, go check that out if you haven't, I wanted to talk a little bit more about fun and frustration. Few commenters on the previous video were quick to point out that some people, including themselves, actually enjoy frustration. And so they claim that fun and frustration are the same thing to them. And I totally understand what they're trying to say, but I want to equip them with a more accurate way of saying that. We need to understand that games do not ever contain fun or frustration. Fun and frustration are emotions that you experience when interacting with the game. For instance, developers can't simply add fun to their game. They can add things to the game that some people may find fun, but other people may not. If making a best-selling game was as simple as just adding more fun, game dev would be pretty simple. Let's take those commenters I mentioned for an example. After telling me that fun and frustration were the same thing to them, they then told me that a difficult boss or platforming section or puzzle could be incredibly frustrating, but that overcoming that difficulty was very fun and rewarding to them. And this is exactly why the word frustration can't be used here. What this player is describing is challenge. The game contains challenge, and some players find challenge fun.
Cinema, dude!
And some players find challenge frustrating. If you want to understand that better, some players find challenge motivating, and other players find challenge demotivating. Every player has their own set of feelings about each feature a game can contain, and can find each feature personally fun, aka motivating, or personally frustrating, aka demotivating. Again, a game cannot contain fun or contain frustration, because those are totally subjective emotions. Fun and frustration are about your relationship with the game, not the game itself. Challenge, which is a common topic for divisive game features, is just one example. Take for instance something seemingly as innocent as story. If I load up a new game, and before I've even gotten to control the character and decide if I like the way the game feels, if I'm inundated then with endless unskippable cutscenes about characters that I have no connection to, I become incredibly frustrated. And I'm extremely likely to turn the game off and refund it. But some people love this stuff. They get amped when a game starts with a 30-minute cutscene. The game contains story. The game then chooses how to present story to me. And then I either respond by having fun, feeling frustrated, or in the middle of that, feeling indifference about what I just experienced.
And they're like, man, I hope we solve this mystery!
Games cannot contain fun or frustration. Fun is motivating. Frustration is demotivating. That's why they live on a scale together in your mind, helping you choose what to invest time into. Frustration is always expressly negative. If you say you enjoy frustration in games, what you're actually trying to say is that you're motivated by challenge. And it's possible to be simultaneously frustrated and motivated by challenge. You can imagine this as your frustration adding 20 kilograms of weight to the bad side of the fun frustration scale, while the rewarding emotions for overcoming that challenge adds 50 kilograms to the good side of the scale. The frustration can be real, but be totally counterweighted by the rewarding feelings of overcoming the challenge. The net result would be 30 kilograms of motivation in this game on the fun side of the scale. Quantic Foundry has arranged game features broadly into 6 main categories, with 2 subcategories each. I really like their work on this, so let's take a look real quick before I wrap this one up. As I go through these, try to make a mental note of which of these things you find motivating, and which of these things you find demotivating or off-putting. Maybe even think of a time when one of these off-putting things was a total deal breaker for you. In the action category, we have destruction, which is all about guns, explosions, chaos, and mayhem. And we have excitement, which is all about fast-paced action, surprises, and thrills. In the social category, we have competition, which is about duels, matches, and ranking. And we have community, which is about team play, chatting, and interacting with others. In the mastery category, we have challenge, which we talked about a bit already today, but it includes practice and high difficulty. We also have strategy, which includes planning and making decisions. In the achievement category, we have completion, which is about getting all the collectibles or finishing every mission. And we also have power, which is about leveling up your character or finding new equipment. In the immersion category, we have fantasy, which is about role-playing as someone else, somewhere else, and being immersed. And we also have story, which is about narrative, elaborate plots, and hopefully, interesting characters. Lastly, the creativity category. We have design, which is about expression and customization, and we have discovery, which is about exploring, tinkering, and experimenting. Feel free to take the Quantic Gamer Profile quiz and chat about your notes and results in the comments. You can find a link to that in the description. That's it for this episode. If you like what we do here, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.